Stay tuned because Good Sports is coming up next. Kansas City Sports and Fitness is the magazine for sports fans in KC. Inside, we cover local sports and local teams, from pro to peewee and everything in between. And this month's free copy of Kansas City Sports and Fitness includes the Surplus Exchange College Sports Report. You'll find Kansas City Sports and Fitness all over KC at places like the Kansas City Ice Center. And it's free, so pick one up today. This show was recorded live on Saturday, September 14th.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. And this segment is presented by Kansas City Chiropractic. Kansas City Chiropractic understands the high-pressure demands placed upon individuals in the workplace and the athletic demands people place on their bodies, and they offer the care that can relieve pain and stress and improve overall health. You can call them at 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Fish. I'm the publisher of Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine, and you are watching or listening to Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show. Now, today we're coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, which is located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can now ice skate on their indoor rink or inline skate on their outdoor pavilion. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicecenter.com, for more details on classes and public skates. Plus, you can find out more about their leagues and learn to skate and learn to play hockey programs on their website as well. And watch for news on when the outdoor pavilion will be converted over to an ice rink. It's coming up soon, and we'll talk about that in our first segment today. Now, before we get started with the show, I want to tell everyone that our current issue of Kansas City Sports and Fitness is available free at over 700 locations in KC. And this month, with our current issue, KC Sports continues to celebrate our 16th year as the magazine for sports fans in KC. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports, we feature our Chiefs Report presented by Bud Light. This month, we analyze the team and we make predictions for the season. We talk with new receiver A.J. Jenkins, who came here from the 49ers, and we look at the outrageous cost to attend an NFL football game. And in our hockey report presented by the Kansas City Ice Center, we write about the skating programs that make the Ice Center the hub of youth hockey in KC. Now you can visit our website, kcsportspaper.com, to find a link to a list of locations where you can find KC Sports and Fitness. And you can actually check out a PDF of the entire issue on our website as well. Now we're joined, as I said, by someone from the Ice Center. He is Dean Nelson. He's a regular on our show. He is the general manager here at the Kansas City Ice Center and also the Outdoor Pavilion. Thanks for joining us, Dean. We appreciate it.
Hey, thanks a lot, Steve.
We got some girls hockey players coming by us right now. We got a girls tryout or something like that going on.
The Kansas City Storm, which is the girls organization kind of around here, has their tryout here today and tomorrow. So
that's awesome. That is very cool. Obviously, that's very cool that that's going on. There are a lot of other cool things that are happening here at the Ice Center over the next few months, and this place it's happening today.
Yeah.
You have a lot of things going on today, and it's really hopping here today. In September you've got all sorts of things going on. Let's start off with that ice availability. That is going to double soon.
Right.
Here.
This is probably our most exciting time when we do this show here in September. Probably about the middle of November, we're going to open up that outdoor pavilion and get that thing ready for not only hockey, but public skating and figure skating and all the programs that we run. We'll be able to open a full another sheet of ice. So we always get real excited about this time of year. Tryouts happened a couple weeks ago. All the teams are being formed. As like we said, the girls team today. We're also getting into full swing with a whole nother season of men's league, adult league, and it's just a great, exciting time here at the Ice Center.
Absolutely, this is when it really thrives, and it's just a whole lot of fun, and you got action going from early in the morning. What time do you usually arrive here to open the doors for those figure skaters?
Yeah, during the week, I usually get here right around 5 o'clock. They hit the ice about 5:30 before school.
Ouch, but I understand.
It's the only time we can find the ice, So then we do an adult public skate, or in the morning, kind of a lot of people will come out once in a while and work on just conditioning and stuff. Some older people or young kids that are homeschooled or young, kids that want to skate. And then we have a little break in the day, but then at about 3:30, we go right back into hockey until 11, 12 o'clock at night. So we're definitely busy here at the Ice Arena right now, but it's great. What great fun to be around hockey and around skating all the time.
And we should say that the 11 or 12 o'clock at night stuff is adult league. It's not. It's the little kids are not on the ice that late, although they'd probably like it.
Yeah, the adult league starts right after the youth. The youth go to about 10 o'clock. So some of the Bantam teams, which are the 14, 15, 16, and some of the high school teams go to about 10, 15. And then we come on with the men's league from 10 to 11 and sometimes even like 11 to 12. So, those guys don't really mind it. They like to get out on the ice once a week as well.
Absolutely. So let's go back to the outdoor pavilion.
Yeah.
It's a full-size NHL rink. Those aren't really that common in this part of the country. And even in other communities where hockey is huge, there's not that many of those. What made the powers that be here at the Kansas City Ice Center decide to put in an outdoor rink? It's been an incredible benefit to you guys, but what made them decide to go outdoor?
Yeah, they needed another sheet here at the rink with the growing of the youth program. The youth program here is about as big as it's been, I believe, talking to the administrator, Mary Helmick, the other day, as big as it's been in years, so as big as it's been since I've been here. They needed another sheet where they didn't have to travel to find another hour of ice for the kids each week. So they went ahead and did an outdoor pavilion. They had an idea to do it without walls, to have a novelty. And one of the main reasons they did it is because they wanted also their skates to be public outside, like their public skates, like today we're having inside here. They wanted that experience of the nice winters here of kids and families skating outside, as well as the great excitement a hockey game is when it's played outside.
Yeah.
The only other one that I've been, I want to say it was like in Twin Bridges or something down in the St. Louis area.
Oh, okay.
Is it Twin Bridges? There's a.
No, I don't recognize that name, but there's yeah.
There's one down in St. Louis that I was at but it wasn't quite the facility like we have. We have the full NHL size rink, scoreboard, PA system, some stands out there, a 7-foot fireplace. We have a bar rail out there, and chairs. So really, you can view a game, or we even have our winter ice show out there. I know that Kay, my skate school director, has her winter ice show out there, which is another thing that we want to do outside. So we're getting real excited here about the middle of November to open up that outdoor pavilion.
Yeah, well, the weather has changed just a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's been really nice, and it's changed, and it's gotten a little cooler here. Of course, the National Hockey League helps in the process of they do an outdoor game, which is a big deal, and it makes it, for people that are coming here and they see the outdoor rink, if you're a hockey player, it's like, yeah, I want to go out there and play at least once.
At least one game. We do have a lot of teams that come from St. Louis now that we're able to have two rinks. We're in the St. Louis League, all of our travel teams here with the Stars. And we do attract more teams to come to our area because the kids say, oh, wow, I want to play on that outdoor rink again. And I know that this year we've also taken our tournaments, and that theme as the Winter Classic, they get to play on the outdoor rink. So Kansas City Ice Center is going to hold 3 winter tournaments this year for the travel teams, which will be Squirt, Pee Wee, and Bantam. And that will all be over the winter season. And I tell you, that will be a great, great opportunity for kids from the other areas, whether it be St. Louis or Omaha or Des Moines, to come here and get that outdoor feel.
Yeah, and so that all starts in about 2 or 3 months. December 13th, you've got the Bantams, which again, as you said, are the 14 and 15-year-old kids.
We have 2 teams in the Bantam division, and they'll attract about another 8 teams each, so we should have about 16 teams total for that division. Jeff Medill coaches the Bantam AA team, and then Jim Kruger coaches the Bantam A team, and they'll both have their teams competing in that tournament in December.
And then at the end of December, you've got a squirt tournament. What age are squirts?
Squirts are probably 8, 9, and 10, right around there. And I coach one of the squirt teams.
Yeah.
Jeff Musoff, a good friend of mine from the area here, originally from Minnesota, the Minnetonka area, coaches the squirt team. And then Bobby Collier, another gentleman who is very involved in the hockey and development around here, coaches the other squirt team. And that will, we're hoping to go over 4 days because it's a holiday.
Okay.
We're hoping to attract 24 teams for that one.
So where will these teams come from? Chris, you mentioned St. Louis. From about how far will they come? Will they come up from Texas? Will they come, from Omaha, from Des Moines? Those types of places.
Yeah, we're hoping from all that and more. We're hoping. I think there's a team already involved from Oklahoma City.
Awesome.
Maybe one from the Dallas area. We have Omaha, Des Moines. I believe there might be a couple from the southeastern Minnesota area that we go to their tournaments now. So we're getting some kids to come down here for our tournaments. And once we mention the outdoor rink, I'm going to tell you what. If you mention that you get to play a game on this outdoor sheet in a facility, you should see it at nighttime about 8 o'clock at night when the lights are on out there and the fireplace is going and the atmosphere is unbelievable. The kids will never forget the experience they have here in Kansas City.
I agree with you completely. Now, you've got one in February on Valentine's weekend. So you guys are going to have to come up with something for those moms that trek here from whatever city on Valentine's Day.
What's the date on that one?
I got February 14th through 16th. You got a Pee-wee tournament, and the Pee-wees are in between those squirts and those bantams.
Pee-wees are like 11 to 13, somewhere in there, 12, 13.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to get some flowers or something like that.
And hand it to maybe, that's a good idea. Maybe we'll try to hand out a flower to a mom or something or do something for that. But that is our Pee-wee tournament, and that also will be called the Winter Classic because we'll be able to, once again, in February, be able to play one or two of their games outside.
Right. So as far as preparing the outdoor rink for ice, of course, the conditions have to be right. You got to be, 55 degrees or lower or something like that?
Yeah.
Ideally, the lower the better.
Yeah, I need a couple nights. I need the night times to be cool where it's somewhere around 30 to 25, 32, somewhere in there, because we do have a full compressor unit out there that will chill the floor. But we do need that air temperature to be able to freeze the layers of water that you're putting on the ice. So even though you're putting down a layer of water, it's kind of like making an outdoor ice skating rink in your yard. You still need that air temperature to be below 32 to be able to freeze those top layers. So
sure.
We're going to need some nights. So if you drive by the Kansas City Ice Center here about 2 or 3 in the morning, you usually see me, and no kidding,
with a hose.
You'll see me out there with a large hose, and it'll be spraying up in the air, and I'll be making the ice in the middle of the night.
How many gallons of water does it take? Do you have any idea? Is there any idea?
I had those numbers.
I guess you could say, what was your water bill?
No, our water bill is very expensive. But I had those numbers at one time because they were asking me what it would actually take to build the ice. And I don't have those in front of me, but it's a large amount of water.
Yes, I imagine it is. So that outdoor rink kicks off in a couple of months, around mid-November. And it's been a real boon to the growth of hockey here in Kansas City. Both the travel teams, like you've talked about, the teams that are going to play in these tournaments that you're talking about, but also the recreational kids as well.
What we've seen this year is with the ability of 2 rinks now, once we get to November, is we have that ability to put your kid on the ice more per season, more hours, more games, more practices. And when you're trying to build a youth program or you're trying to have fun with the kids, really the more touches and the more time they can get for practice hours or not having to travel so far for games and maybe have some home games, it really multiplies. So we had a lot of kids from other organizations, whether it be the Mavericks organization or the maybe even Topeka, some of those kids, or maybe even like the St. Joe program or the Lion Creek. There's a few other small programs around here. We had attracted some of those kids because of the numbers of ice time that we can give the kids down here and the quality of coaching and the things that I think that the Stars are really working on. And real excited about going forward there this year with our largest numbers, somewhere around 400 this year.
Yeah, let's talk about the quality of coaching because you guys have had really good success especially with these travel teams. They've gone out and they've won tournaments. You have a high school team that plays. Don't they play in St. Louis and those types of things too?
The youth teams, which are the travel teams, we have two at each level and 3 at the squirt level. So we have 3 travel teams at the squirt level, 2 at the Pee-wee level. The Pee-wee coaches are Tab Lardner and Taylor Kennedy, and then the 2 at the Bantam level. But then you can stay right here and play high school hockey as well.
Right.
So the Kansas City Jets, coached by Gary Emmons, is a great program. They ended up winning the Midwest Hockey League last year, which is they're in with Des Moines, Omaha, Lincoln, I want to say like maybe Sioux City or something. They're in with those teams when our travel teams play down in St. Louis in that league. And then we play some independent games against Des Moines and Omaha and stuff like that. But the youth program can start you out with the Kansas City Ice Center of Learn to Play Hockey at age 4, 5, and 6. And we have probably 55 to 60 kids in there. Take you right up through the youth program and right into high school. So you really don't have to go anywhere to play other levels of hockey than right here at the Kansas City Ice Center with the Stars.
And if you don't want to travel, there is a recreational league that's out there where you get plenty of ice time.
Yeah, and those are huge too this year. I mean, with the more travel kids, of course, that's going to be more competitive. So you're going to have more house teams, and there are more kids starting. I have 2 kids out here on the ice. And today they're 10 years old and learn to play hockey.
Oh, that's great.
So they're going to go right into the Squirt House League, and they're having a blast. I tell you, they're twins. Keenan and Quentin are their names. And we had them this morning, and all of a sudden here they come walking in the door again for public skates. So the love for hockey is really something you can't teach. It's just great.
Well, and part of what you offer with the Learn to Skate and Learn to Play Hockey is you give them passes.
Right.
So that they can come out here. Not only do they get the training at certain times on Saturdays, but they get the passes to these things, and that's where you can really work on those skills.
Right. They get passes, I think, with each class or each session. You get 6 or 8 free passes. I tell you, the other thing that's neat that the Stars have done since I've been here in the last 2 years is if you wear your Stars jersey and you're part of the organization, you skate for free at any public skate.
Really?
So, I mean, you could do public skate, and it's a $7 and a $10 charge or whatever. Mm-hmm. So you're skating for free all year long.
So if I grab one of my kids' former Stars jerseys,
they might card you at the door.
Yeah,
they might see what team you're on.
When did you play? Oh, well.
But it's really neat because it gives the kids an extra benefit, and I always loved when I could go to a public skate and wore my, firefighter's jersey, or we were sponsored by Mr. Steak or something back in Rochester, So
I remember Mr. Steak.
We would wear our jersey. We would wear our jerseys to the rink, and they made us pay, but it was just fun to wear your travel jersey around the rink, or just fun to wear it wherever you could to show people you played hockey.
Absolutely. So if somebody's interested in signing up their kids for a Learn to Skate or Learn to Play Hockey session, when do they start, or when's the next one coming up, and how long are they?
Yeah, we have an 8-week session, and they rotate every 8 weeks. So right now we're in week 5 when we are taping this show. So when about October 17th, I believe it is, October 12th, somewhere in there, will be our next session. So all you have to do is go onto our website at KCIC.com. And
that's all right. I'll help you.
Yeah,
out
you
here.
can check the Learn to Play Hockey page, and that will show you exactly what the dates are. Like I said, they're 8-week sessions. Our Learn to Skate sessions, same thing. Go onto our website, KCICenter.com. Go under the Learn to Skate tab. You can check out those times and those classes. And then another thing is our adult league that's going to be starting up here in September as well, into September, beginning of October. Go onto our website, and you can see everything on there.
And adult league is if you were a mom that's out there and you've skated, maybe you played hockey as a kid or something like that, and you want to participate in the adult league, men and women will play on teams together. In fact, for this girls team that you're talking about, there's a woman that was in there talking to the parents that skated in my group when I ran a group that skated out here. I want to say hi to her, so as soon as we're done, I'm going to run out and say hello to her.
We had a lady come in the other day. We have a Friday afternoon at noon. We always have a drop-in hockey game, an adult hockey, I call it. And a lady came in. She had a little 3-year-old with her, and she set him up out at the table out in the lobby, and we turned some cartoons on, and boy, she hit the ice. And I said, no, I've never, I don't know who you are. I haven't seen you before, but I'm fine with, taking care of your little one for a little bit. And she said she had just moved here from Ottawa, I believe, or something, and she really wanted to get on the ice, and she really was missing hockey. So, hockey is for a lifetime, as well as Steve and I do. It's just something that gets in your blood that you can't get rid of. It's like a great infectious disease.
So, did you recruit her for your A-level adult team?
I didn't. One of the guys who is not that. I shouldn't mention any names or anything, but one of the guys who doesn't skate very well said, well, yeah, she came out there when we were all already tired. And I said, no, she's just probably pretty darn good.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's great with things changing every 8 weeks or so. A kid gets out of soccer, a kid gets out of volleyball or whatever, they can then turn and start a session here.
Yeah, we do take kids all the way up to week 4 into that session, new kids. Like our last session was sold out, so it's important to get in there quick and get in there early. If you want to call me, it's 913-441-3033. Just ask for Dean Nelson, and we can talk about the hockey program or any other of the programs we have here at the rink. And if you want to go online, once again, it's KCICenter.com, or else you can grab our new app that we talked about. Go onto your app store and punch in KCIC, and then you can always be updated on all the deals that we run here at the rink or all the programs that we run.
And that app works for Android or the iPhone as well. So it's very cool. KCIC, I found it online for sure. 913-441-3033, KCICenter.com. Dean, thanks so much for joining us today.
Steve.
It's always a lot of fun to come out here and hang out and
thanks a lot.
Talk to people and things like that. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine show. We are coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, which is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. I am Steve Fish. We'll be right back. Go online and watch Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports Magazine television show. It's available on the Good Sports KC YouTube channel and features local interviews with local athletes and experts covering sports, health, and exercise topics of importance to KC fans. And be sure to pick up your copy of the new KC Sports and Fitness Magazine featuring the Surplus Exchange Soccer Report, the Budweiser Royals Report, and the Kansas City Ice Center Hockey Report. KC Sports Magazine is always free, so pick one up today. These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh from Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, get a free 30-minute massage with your initial visit. Just mention KC Sports when you make your appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
The Kansas City Ice Center's outdoor pavilion is now open. Sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes, spring leagues for ice and inline hockey, and upcoming hockey camps at the Kansas City Ice Center. Plus, come out to a public skating session or call them to schedule a party or group rental. The Kansas City Ice Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information or to register for a class, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. CMS Nutritionals is a new supplement store on College and Quivira. Stop by and talk to the experts at CMS Nutritionals today to find the right quality supplements for your needs. And with your coupon in KC Sports, save $5 on 4Life Immune Support for Kids. Plus, register now for upcoming seminars. To learn more about their products, visit cmsnutritionals.com. Call 913-469-3665 or stop by CMS Nutritionals on College and Quivira. Mafia's Meal on the Go is a great lunchtime choice. Get a 10-inch one-topping pizza and a 20-ounce drink from Mafia Mike's at 87th and Lackman and Mafia Pizzeria Southside at 127th and Metcalf. Great pizza and a great offer you can't refuse.
Mark Twain, Walt Disney, even Abraham Lincoln, they all filed bankruptcy. Debts can overwhelm anyone. I'm Jeff Wagner of WM Law, Kansas City's premier bankruptcy law firm. If you can't pay your bills or your mortgage, we're here to help. You can schedule a free consultation right now. Call 1-855-DON'T-WORRY. Stop those bill collectors. With 4 Kansas City locations, we've helped over 11,000 families through tough financial times. 1-855-DON'T-WORRY.
When it's trophy time or time to present an award or medal or a gift, contact Overland Park Awards. Need an idea for a trophy? We did for the Army High School Coach of the Week Award, and we found it at Overland Park Awards. Come visit their showroom at 7514 Floyd, 1 block west of Metcalf and 75th, or go online to opawards.com or call Terry at 913-649-3635. At Overland Park Awards, they sweat the small stuff so you don't have to. Welcome back to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Today we're coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can now ice skate on their indoor rink or inline skate on their outdoor pavilion. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, KCIcecenter.com, for more details on classes and public skates. Plus, you can find out more about their leagues and learn to skate and learn to play hockey programs on their website as well. And watch for news when the outdoor pavilion will be converted over to an ice rink. That's coming up soon. Now, in our current issue of KC Sports and Fitness, check out our college football report presented by the Surplus Exchange. This month we talk with Mizzou's Andrew Wilson, Wildcat Ryan Miller, who played for St. Thomas Aquinas here in KC, and Jayhawk James Sims, who hopes this season to become the all-time leading rusher in KU history. And starting in our September issue, we kick off our U.S. Army High School Football Coach of the Week program. In August, we honored Chip Sherman from Olathe Northwest, Ryan Schartz from Fort Osage, and Josh Hood from Park Hill. And we recently honored Chad Fregon from Liberty High and Gene Weir from Olathe North. Watch for more honorees in the weeks to come. Now, you can pick up your copy of KC Sports and Fitness at over 700 locations, including Mafia Pizzeria Southside, Old Shawnee Pizza, Eagles Landing Golf Course, and the Kansas City Ice Center, where we're doing our show today. And now you can view Good Sports on YouTube. All you have to do is search for the Good Sports KC channel. Now, you don't get much of an opportunity to meet someone who invents something, but we're going to do that right now. We're joined by Jon Bremer. He is the inventor of the Flex Assist, which is a new product that can be used in so many different ways to improve your flexibility and avoid injury as you work out and you play your favorite sport. First off, welcome to the show, Jon. Thanks for coming on out here.
Thank you for having me, Steve.
Oh,
Appreciate
you bet. Now, before we talk about Flex Assist, let's find out a little bit about you. You're a Kansas City guy.
I am. I grew up in Platte City, Missouri, north of the river.
Where'd you go to high school?
Platte City.
Oh, okay. And college?
Went to Northwest Missouri State.
Okay, so you're right around this area. Absolutely. And have stayed around this area. So what did you do before you became an inventor?
Well, after I got out of school, I got my degree in medical technology.
Okay.
And spent about 15 years in the medical sales industry.
So. Okay, and you know, of course, this tool that we're going to talk about, you know, kind of fits in that category too. So it makes sense. But when you created this product, you had your own issues. You had some things that were going on with you that kind of led you to say, I'm not getting a solution anywhere from any of the other things I'm trying, and used your mind to invent something.
I did. Several years ago, I started having a little bit of back pain in my lower back area.
Right.
So I was going to the doctor quite a bit, trying to take care of it, and doctor basically said if you improve your flexibility, you can probably take care of a lot of your problems. So she gave me a list of stretches, and I started trying to do them and wasn't having any success. And so I turned to the internet, tried to find something out there that would help me. Came across a couple of golfing websites basically a doctor on Golfers MD that told me how to basically stretch a little differently. So I tried to start doing it and needed some help, and that's kind of where the invention came from. During my stretching, I needed some leverage, and so one day I had a little light bulb moment, and there was the Flex Assist.
So I was going to say, how many prototypes did you go through? Did you start with a stick and a string?
It started with a stick and a string. You're actually right, and then I actually one day I was tying some stuff down to a trailer, and had an idea with a little trailer tie-down strap and a couple of ratcheting screwdrivers, and built my first prototype out of that.
So let's introduce the product. Let's show everybody what the product looks like here, and then you can give us a rundown of what it does.
Basically, it's a little device that you can turn in your hands and create leverage.
Here, I'll hold it.
I'll hold it. Basically, what you can do, you can attach this to a door or really anything. It comes with a couple different things to attach. But you put it in your hands, and you basically just ratchet your hands. You get into a stretching position, turn your hands, and it helps pull you into a better stretch.
Okay.
So you're able to relax your muscles, and it's got a little internal release mechanism. So once you're done doing your stretch, you just release it and do it again.
Very simple.
Very simple to use. Really, anybody can do it. And
then on the other side, which is kind of hard to see, and we'll try and put it in your shot here because the camera's showing you, but there's a set of numbers so that you can see as you're progressing. I mean, you can read the progression.
I wanted some way to be able to quantify your results when you're stretching. A lot of people don't stretch; they don't feel like it's important. It really is, and I think a lot of people don't realize how important it is, and they don't do enough of it. But if you're able to actually look on the strap, it's got a little window at the back that you can see if you're getting better, and really work on symmetrical flexibility. On are you the same? Can you stretch the same on both sides?
Right, and that's certainly important as well. I know I have back issues, and one side is tighter than the other. And when I had my back problems, a lot of it was just muscle spasm. And I'm sure that has to do with flexibility as well. So
it was my problem. I was having a lot of cramping at night and just a dull aching pain through the day. I spent 15 years in medical sales, riding around in the car, and a lot of tightness in that area. And so stretching out was very helpful.
And one of the things that it does is it allows you to relax as you're doing it. How does it do that? I mean, what's the idea? Is as you're doing this, you're focused on something else, and it allows you to relax when you stretch, which is important.
It actually creates that leverage. If you'll see it on my website. But if able to reach up and out, it's hard to hold that stretch by yourself. So if you've got something you can hold on to and actually ratchet yourself into a better position, you can relax those other muscles that aren't working. So that's,
I got you. So it helps support you. And people can check out their website, his website. It's theflexassist.com. And there's a great 3.5-minute or so video that people can look at. And it shows how some of the uses on how you can do it. Now, it also travels very well, too. That's one of the benefits of it, is if you happen to be somebody that's on the road often, you can take it with you because it only weighs, 2 pounds.
Less than 2 pounds. I tried to make it extremely portable so that you could just throw it in a bag and take it with you. Whatever sport you're in, there's a lot of people that travel. Just throw it in your suitcase, throw it in your gym bag, and take it with you and do a little stretching whenever you need to.
For sure. Now, one of the things, I know you talk to golfers a lot. That's one of the sports. You can use it in any sport because stretching is really important. Golfers certainly don't stretch at all. They probably just get their club and do this, swing a couple times and go out. But golfing is one of those sports where you've got to have that flexibility, and the Flex Assist is going to help you improve your game too. It not only is it going to stretch you out, but it's going to give you more flexibility to do stuff. Go ahead and explain.
A lot of golfers have problems in that area, and that's when I was actually doing my research. That's where I found a lot of the problems lie. And if you get on my website, you can see a lot of where I found my information, because it's GolfersMD was where .com was where I kind of found the golfer or the doctor that basically explained how big of a problem it is. So I think it's extremely important for golfers. I've golfed for years, and I stretch out with it before I go out and play, and it works pretty good.
Getting longer drives and all that stuff.
It helps.
Just because you can crank yourself back a little more, probably, as simple as that is.
Well, if you're tight and everybody thinks it's just your shoulders being flexible, you've got to, it starts in your base. And so if you've got good flexible hamstrings, you can get good turn, and it starts there with the the golf swing. So. And
the hamstrings are in the back of your legs.
Correct.
So and if you've got an issue with your hamstrings, that's going to lead to your back, and it might even lead to neck issues as well.
It can. I'm obviously not a doctor, but
it may. May is the word. May.
Obviously, I have my own problems, and it helped me with. I'm not saying it's going to help every person with back pain, but flexibility is very important. So
what's the difference with this product and some of the other products that you might use for stretching?
This is kind of what I've kind of came across is it's kind of a new way to stretch. It's more of an up and out. A lot of people don't stretch properly. When they do a simple hamstring stretch, they'll get down on the floor, they'll reach over and grab their foot, and they'll round their back. And that's not exactly how you're supposed to do it. You really need to keep your spine angle straight. And by being able to use the Flex Assist, you can attach it to a door, and you can reach more up and out rather than out and over and tucking your head.
So essentially, your hands are going up, and you're coming out, and that's something in addition that. You've got on your website that, like, police and fire people that are interested in that, they've got to be tested for that?
They do sit and reach flexibility tests in in the military and law enforcement and even firefighters, and I think they even do it still in, like, the NFL Combine and some of those areas. Yeah, it's that's how they check to see if these if they're going to have future injuries. So having good sit and reach flexibility is important, and good hamstring flexibility.
Yeah,
because
there's dollars if they get injured. There's dollars that go into that to take care of them.
They invest a lot of money into those players and those
Well, 80% of us, and this is a stat that I've seen before John and I got together and talked about Flex Assist. 80% of adults suffer from back issues at some point in their life. And, some of them come and some of them go, and some of them come and they continue on and on. This is a product that can assist people to increase that flexibility and get back to a more normal life.
Absolutely. I think it can help pretty much everybody.
So your website, again, is?
Theflexassist.com.
Make sure to put that "the" in front of it.
Got to have the.
Theflexassist.com. It's got a great video on it so you can see the product in use. You've got a special deal that's going on right now through October 31st. Fill us in on that.
For September and October, we're running a little special. You can buy the Flex Assist for $69.95 plus tax for Missouri residents, and after that, it's going to jump up to $99. So,
gotcha.
If you want one, you ought to get one soon. So,
$69.99 at theflexassist.com. John, thanks so much for joining us and bringing the product out here and showing us how it works. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching or listening to Good Sports, the Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine show. We're coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. I'm Steve Fish. We'll be right back. the summer heat at the Kansas City Ice Center. Sign up now for Learn to Skate and Learn to Play hockey classes, leagues for ice and inline hockey, and upcoming hockey camps at the Kansas City Ice Center. Plus, come out to a public skating session or call them to schedule a party or group rental. The KCIC Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. For more information or to register for a camp or class, visit kcicecenter.com or call 913-441-3033. Join Chiefs great Ted McKnight at Kansas City's Niles Home for Children's second annual Homecoming Through the Decades fundraiser. The event is on Saturday, September 21st, starting at 7 p.m. at the Tower Club at Arrowhead Stadium. Enjoy great food, drink, a silent auction, music, dancing, and more. Tickets are just $75, which includes 2 beverages. Sponsorship opportunities are also available. For more information on this fundraiser and the Niles Home for Children, visit nileshomekc.org or call 816-241-3448. Mafia's Meal on the Go is a great lunchtime choice. Get a 10-inch one-topping pizza and a 20-ounce drink from Mafia Mike's at 87th and Lackman and Mafia Pizzeria Southside at 127th and Metcalf. Great pizza and a great offer you can't refuse. Experience a touch of the Ozarks when you tee off at Winterstone Golf Course in Independence. Visit winterstonegolf.com for daily specials and call 816-257-5755 for lessons or information on tournament hosting. CMS Nutritionals is a new supplement store on College and Quivira. Stop by and talk to the experts at CMS Nutritionals today to find the right quality supplements for your needs. And with your coupon in KC Sports, save $5 on 4Life Immune Support for Kids. Plus, register now for upcoming seminars. To learn more about their products, visit cmsnutritionals.com. Call 913-469-3665 or stop by CMS Nutritionals on College and Quivira.
With the current trend to live a greener lifestyle, many people and businesses now recycle their electronics. At the Surplus Exchange, your e-waste will never go to a landfill or incinerator, nor will we allow e-waste to be shipped overseas. Some companies employ this tactic and end up polluting other countries with our waste. All materials are safely tracked, destroyed, or reclaimed right here in the U.S. The Surplus Exchange is Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. To find out more, visit surplusexchange.org.
Mark Twain, Walt Disney, even Abraham Lincoln, they all filed bankruptcy. Debts can overwhelm anyone. I'm Jeff Wagner of WM Law, Kansas City's premier bankruptcy law firm. If you can't pay your bills or your mortgage, we're here to help. You can schedule a free consultation right now. Call 1-855-DON'T-WORRY. Stop those bill collectors. With 4 Kansas City locations, we've helped over 11,000 families through tough financial times. 1-855-DON'T-WORRY.
If you're looking to be in better shape and striving for excellence in fitness in every area of life, Core Athletic is the place for you. Group CrossFit, sports performance and core performance training, Core Fit for women, and more. Core Athletic can help you evolve your fitness. Visit CoreAthleticKC.com or call 816-651-5536 for more information. That's CoreAthleticKC.com or call 816-651-5536 and let Core Athletic help you evolve your fitness. Join KC Sports and Fitness at the Agape Hoops Youth Sports and Family Fitness Fair. It's coming to the Fieldhouse of KC in Overland Park on September 28th and to the Sports Lodge in Independence on October 12th. See you there. Welcome back to Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, the show that complements Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. I am Steve Fish. Today we're coming to you from the Kansas City Ice Center, which is located on Johnson Drive, 2 miles west of 435, where you can now ice skate on their indoor rink or inline skate on their outdoor pavilion. Call 913-441-3033 or visit their website, kcicecenter.com, for more details on classes and public skates. Plus, you can find out more about their leagues and learn to skate and learn to play hockey programs on their website as well. And watch for news on when the outdoor pavilion will be converted over to an ice rink. It's coming up very soon. This segment of Good Sports is brought to you by the Surplus Exchange, where you can take a tax donation credit, plus help KC students when you recycle your electronics and office furniture at the Surplus Exchange. For more information, visit surplusexchange.org or call 816-472-0444. And I also want to mention some of the experts who each will be a part of our show during the month. Each has contributed an article to the current issue of KC Sports and Fitness, and they are Dr. Lynn McIntosh from Kansas City Chiropractic. The man who's sitting right next to me, Greg Pryor, former World Championship Royal and owner of Life Priority, and we'll talk to him in just a second. And he's also owns a nutritional supplement company called Life Priority. And Dr. Carol Ann Reeser and Stephanie Reese from CMS Nutritionals. Now, in the upcoming weeks on Good Sports on September 21st, we will be at Mafia Pizzeria Southside, which is located at 127th and Metcalf. On September 28th, we'll be at the Field House of Kansas City, located at 135th and Covera, for the Agape Hoops Youth Sports and Family Fitness Fair. And in October, we'll be back here at the Kansas City Ice Center. And, of course, the KCI Center is located 2 miles west of 435 on Johnson Drive. So come on out and join us, and you might see yourself on TV. Now, we are joined, as I said, by Greg Pryor. He is a 1985 World Series champ as a member of the Royals. He's a regular contributor to KC Sports and Fitness, and he provides information on nutritional supplements that can help each of us. And today we're going to discuss some men's health issues. But first, just a couple of baseball questions. Welcome to the show, Greg.
Good to be back with you, Steve, and it's an exciting time in the history of the Royals, especially this season.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, that's really my first question is, they're very close, a couple of games out from capturing a wild card, a wild card and making the playoffs. There's only about 15 or so, I think, days left in the season by the time this show starts playing, and there may even be less. If you were coaching the boys these last 15 days, what would you do to, shake off the nerves and tell them just to play baseball? I mean, what kind of, you've been through this.
Yeah, well, I think they all know what's at stake. They 14 games left, and they know that every play, every pitch is meaningful now.
Right.
Not that it didn't mean something earlier in the season, but especially now because they can't afford one more loss because they're chasing, I think, 4 or 5 teams. And then they're close, but they can't afford any more losses, and they have to win the majority of the game. So, they're going to get there. They're going to see the lineup tonight in Detroit, and they're going to go out and know they have to get more runs to get a win under their belt.
Absolutely, absolutely. So how did you zone out the pressure when it was, that time in your life when you were playing and the game meant something?
Well, you kind of look at the other guys. I played for the White Sox for 4 years, and we didn't contend in every year I played there. And then when I came here in '82, we were contending. And it was new territory to me. But I watched the other guys and how they dealt with it, and you kind of rely on the strength and the confidence and the way that other guys walked around and didn't get too up, didn't get too down. And it was experience that helps guys get through it. And hopefully James Shields, who's been in playoffs before, one of our best pitchers, and Santana, who's been in playoff chases before. We've got a few players that other players can rely on. But you just have to go out and do the best you can and try to be an asset instead of a liability.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then rah-rah as much as you can for the guy that's up there.
Yeah, unfortunately we're playing Detroit, who looks like they're gonna win our division. And I wish we were playing a team that wasn't as talented as that team. But
right,
you got to go out and do it. We're going to play Texas and Cleveland and Seattle yet this season, and I think the Royals are going to have to win, 10 or 12 more games to have a chance, because I said they're chasing 3 or 4 teams, and it's going to be interesting to see. And you don't want to have to watch three teams every night. It'd be nice just to watch one team.
What happened in wild card if multiple teams all wind up in the same place? If it's more than just 2 teams, I mean, what do they do? They come out to the ice rink and get on the ice?
There's a web page that explains what happens if teams tie that are going to have a one-game playoff to see if they can have another one-game playoff.
I see.
I looked at it on the internet, and I started reading it, and I'm thinking, why am I reading this? This is totally confusing. So.
Well, that would create an additional nerves, I'm sure, if you had to go into a multi playoff just to get to the wild card.
But I'm glad they added the second wild card.
Yeah,
because it allows more teams to be excited. If there wasn't a second wild card right now, we wouldn't be talking like this.
That's right.
So it enhances, and this is exactly why they did it. It enhances the fan base of teams like Kansas City and Cleveland and New York, because they're still in the wild card, and Baltimore.
Sure.
And, Tampa Bay is trying to hold on for that other one. And even now Texas has got the first wild card slot knocked down right now.
Right.
But they could lose it. Texas could be out of it. So there's 5 or 6 teams that are going for 2 slots still, and that's what makes baseball exciting, and that's why I really like how they've done this playoff. How they've added the other wild card.
Well, shoot, I grew up in St. Louis, and I think in '64 or something like that, which I do remember back then, even though I was a little boy, truly was a little boy at that point. But the Cardinals were like 7-8 games out, and in the final, 7-8 games or 15 games or something like that, they wound up winning the pennant, and so stranger things can happen. So now, I heard you were at a very special surprise party yesterday.
Oh, yeah, sure. Frank White turned 63 yesterday, and went down to Mission Hills Country Club and got invited to go to Frank's party, and it was great seeing him again. He was out dancing and having a great time. They had, believe it or not, 63 candles on his cake.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and it was great. My wife, Michelle, and my...
Did you need to back him up to blow him out like you used to?
And no, he took 3 breaths, though. I should have gone over there.
Yeah, you should have. I mean, you backed him up for years, so, you played when he couldn't, and you played when he didn't want to, and you played when they, whatever. So,
it's interesting. When I got traded here in '82, you get a locker in the clubhouse, and picking your locker spot is real important because, you're going to be there a lot. And luckily for me, I was put over in Smooth's corner. His nickname was Smooth, and and I don't know if he wanted me there or not. But in 5 seasons of playing with Frank, we never had crosswords. And in fact, since I did play second base when he didn't, we were kind of like helping each other. And I think our strengths got better. In fact, Frank hit 22 home runs one year. Had never hit that many before, and I'm not taking credit for it, but it was nice seeing Frank blossom as a major leaguer even after I got here, because he was great before I got here.
Well, I know you helped George Brett as well, and George eventually got a Gold Glove, and part of that was because of your hands. I mean, just working with you, you guys working together.
Well,
supporting each other.
In the big leagues, you got to be able to hit a little bit and run a little bit. You got to be able to know, how to play defense, or you're not going to be able to get a job. You're not going to keep your job. And
sure.
I had a little bit of every one of them, but I think defense was probably my forte. A little bit better defensively than I was offensively. But, George told me, he says, when you didn't play and I saw you play, he said, I watched your mannerisms, and he says, I pick up things that help me. And that's what guys do in the big leagues.
Yeah.
I watch guys the way they hit. I watch how aggressive they were, and I watch guys and how they positioned themselves in the infield, and that's what made me better. And I think, George, we all got better. If you're around good players, you can help each other get better.
Absolutely. So let's shift gears here and talk about life priority. This month is National Prostate Health Month, and your article this month in KC Sports and Fitness focuses on men and how men can keep themselves a little bit healthier as we all age. Now, you recommend 4 products that each of us guys should be using as supplements to assist us, either because we're having issues or just in some cases to be proactive. What are those products?
Well, I've been in the business since '91, and I really didn't understand the value of nutrients. I ran into these people, Dirk Pierce and Sandy Shaw, who wrote this book, Life Extension. And when I met them, and they wrote this book for doctors so that doctors could understand the value of nutrients, it opened up my mind. What if? And since then, I've been, helping people understand the basics of nutrition and specifics. And there's specific nutrients that can help the prostate, namely zinc and lycopene, things that you get from food. But a lot of times people don't get enough. So we have a product, Prostate Priority, that contains 6 ingredients that are directly connected with the health of the prostate, and taking 2 of these twice a day should enhance the health of male prostate, and certainly the women don't have to worry about it, but men do. And then I really want to talk about our Lifeguard, our multiple vitamin,
sure.
Because the Lifeguard is meant to be taken after each meal, and it has 25 different nutrients in it in a capsule form, not tablet. And the amounts of the nutrients are much higher than what you would get in I hate to say normal multiple vitamin, but a lot of people think that 100% of the RDA is a normal vitamin, but in many cases it's not. So, at least those 2. Men need to increase their immune system, help their immune system through the Lifeguard. And then, we have our omega-3, which is a higher percent of omega-3 than what you might get at a normal store. Not to say that that's not a good product, but if I'm going to take omega-3, I'm going to take it in a higher percentage. And I want it deodorized so they don't burp up fish all the time.
Sure.
So, those are 3 products that I would really recommend. And then the other one I brought today, it's called Lift Caps. It enhances the brain's ability to form noradrenaline, which eliminates mental fatigue. So anybody that is suffering from being tired, or people get a lot of they get sleepy in the afternoon, and if they take this in the morning or right before lunch, they should have a better day. And it's really fun to talk about this one because it can mean a difference. You can feel this one very, very
well,
much.
and we've talked about it before. One of the things that a lot of people will do is they'll take energy supplements, not supplements, but energy drinks, and this is a much better solution than those energy drinks.
And I like to tell people that these when they drink, I don't want to say Starbucks, but coffee in the morning. And nothing against coffee, I drink it once in a while. But if they go to the store or they go to a shop and buy it, it's going to be $2, $3, $4. Where 50 cents a serving for this lift caps, and they get a nutritional lift instead of somewhat of an artificial lift. And I've seen all the drinks come into the Quick Trips and things like that, the Monsters, the Rock Stars, and although they might have some value to them, they're going to be $2 and $3 a piece too. So this is a really cost-effective way to get it. We also have it in powder form, called Lift. But I bought the new Lift because I changed the label to white letters so people could read it more. I don't know why, because I'm not.
It's just easier to read.
Yeah.
It just just in layout and design and graphics and all that stuff. You reverse things.
You learn
out.
things as you go.
Oh yeah. Well, you should be improving on the products. And one of the things that's really important, and one of the things that you can get when you deal with Life Priority is high quality supplements. I mean, how does somebody tell? We've only got 3 or 4 minutes here, but how does somebody tell whether they're getting the high quality stuff versus the other stuff? I mean, what do you look for, or can you look for something?
Well,
how do you know?
If you read the magazines and things from the industry, they'll say use a brand name. Well, sometimes the brand names, they don't do the best thing because they've created the brand rather than the quality. And it's a great question, because when we in our company, if anybody wants to know where any of our ingredients came from, we can let them know.
Right.
And it's it'd be impossible if you went to a store out there. I'm not going to mention any drugstores or big grocery
Big
stores,
box,
whatever. And if you go in there and say, hey, can you tell me where those ingredients came from? They probably wouldn't be able to tell you.
No.
That's a little bit different about our company, and that's why I got into business, because people need to know. They should be able to find out. And if they don't know, then it's unfortunate. But most people really don't care where they came from, because they don't put a lot of importance on taking supplements. And I'm here to tell people that are listening and watching that your choice of using supplements is one of the most important choices that are going to make during the day. And I recommend people to take things every time they eat, because their body's operating 24 hours a day, and people just think taking a multiple vitamin or vitamin C with coffee and eggs in the morning is going to get them through the day, and this is certainly not even close.
Right, yeah, absolutely. So we've got a special that's going on with Life Priority right now, where you can use code KCSF, which is Kansas City Sports and Fitness, 913, KCSF 913, for free shipping for any of the products. It's Joint Decision, Prostate Priority, Lifeguard, Omega-3 Priority. Again, you can go to your website. Your website is?
Lifepriority.com.
And if people want to call in, where would they call?
They call 913-438-5433. Or if they want to email me directly, I'll get it at customer service at lifepriority.com. And I brought this picture in real quick.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I got a picture of when I used to be a ball player. And on the back of my card here, I have 21 big league baseball tips. So if you want an autograph sent to you, send your information to customer service at lifepriority.com, and I'll be glad to send one of these out to you. And at least you'll get 21 free big league baseball tips.
Awesome.
And my first tip, Steve, is have fun. If you don't love playing ball, find another sport.
There we go. Like hockey. Like hockey. Well, Greg, thanks for joining us. I appreciate that. You coming out here to the ice rink. It's probably kind of like a spring day in Detroit today to you.
Well, I grew up in Ohio, and I remember the days I used to skate, so it's a wonderful time.
Well, that'll do it for our show today. I want to thank our host for today's show, Dean Nelson at the Kansas City Ice Center, and our guest, Jon Bremer, who's the inventor of the Flex Assist, and Casey Royal, a 1985 World Series champ, Greg Pryor from LifePriority.com. Be sure to join me, Steve Fish, again next week at the same time for Good Sports, Kansas City Sports and Fitness Show, and check out some of our other shows on YouTube. All you have to do is search for the Good Sports KC channel. So until next week, be sure to read all about sports, health, and exercise in Kansas City Sports and Fitness Magazine. You'll find it all over Kansas City, and it's free. So pick one up today. These days, we're all so busy, and many of us ignore our health and let stress turn into chronic pain. Dr. Lynn McIntosh from Kansas City Chiropractic can provide you with the proper care to relieve pain and stress, improve your health, and get more out of life. And right now, get a free 30-minute massage with your initial visit. Just mention KC Sports when you make your appointment. For more information on Dr. McIntosh and Kansas City Chiropractic, call 816-753-4600 or visit kansascitychiropractic.com. Is muscle tightness causing back pain? Could increasing your flexibility improve your performance? The Flex Assist is the safe and relaxing way to improve your flexibility. With the Flex Assist ergonomic design, you can complete your stretching routine quickly and comfortably in just minutes a day. So whether you're an athlete or would just like to maintain good flexibility and reduce stress and pain, the Flex Assist can help. Order your Flex Assist today and save $30 with this special $69.95 introductory offer at theflexassist.com. Join the NAIA Champions of Character for their inaugural awards luncheon on November 6th. The event honors top athletes and citizens of character and features a keynote address by former Nebraska football coach Tom Osborne. Visit NAIA.org or call 816-595-8117 for details. Tired of online dating? Try Heart to Heart Introductions. They've been bringing couples together since 1994. Meet real, verified local singles. For a free initial consultation, call 913-491-9110 or visit hearttoheart.com. Bring basketball fever to your own backyard or driveway with your very own game court from Sport Court of Kansas City. Let Sport Court come and install a basketball game court at your home. Game courts can also be installed for volleyball, racket sports, soccer, tennis, or roller hockey. So sink that basket at the buzzer and have your own Final Four at home in your backyard or driveway Sport Court. For more details, call Sport Court at 913-963-7529 or visit sportcourtkc.com. Every afternoon after 3, take advantage of the golf specials at the Heart of America Golf Academy. 2 green fees with cart are just $35 on the river course and $22 on the rock course. Call the Heart of America Golf Academy at 816-513-8940 or visit hoagolfacademy.com.
Welcome to Old Shawnee Pizza and Italian Kitchen. Yep, there's nothing like the homemade taste of an Old Shawnee Pizza. Dine in or carry out. Old Shawnee Pizza with 3 locations.
Who will be crowned as the best scrambled team in the area? Sign up now for the 3-person City Championship of Belton, Sunday, September 22nd at Eagles Landing Golf Course. For more details, visit eagleslandinggolfcourse.com or call 816-318-0004.
Whether you are playing a sport, running a business, or learning how to use an iPad, your ability to make split-second decisions is essential for your success. Hey sports fans, this is Greg Pryor. I was an infielder in Major League Baseball for over 9 seasons and was a member of the '85 World Champion Royals. My decisions in the field and at the plate could have been the difference between winning and losing. Since 1994, I have owned a local health supplement company called Life Priority. Life Priority offers many nutritional formulas that give your body the nutrients that can help your brain keep pace in today's fast lifestyle. To see all 17 Life Priority products, please visit my website at lifepriority.com or call me at 913-438-5433. Use Life Priority products and improve your chances of winning. For free shipping, use promo code LIFEP at lifepriority.com or call me today at 913-438-5433.
The Army Reserve has more than 120 unique career opportunities, so you can add to your current strengths or build brand new ones. Join the Army Reserve and you'll make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Learn more at goarmy.com/reserve. For more information, contact the Greater Kansas City Company at 3720 Arrowhead Drive, Suite B. Telephone number 816-531-3818. There's Strong, and then there's Army Strong. Paid for by the U.S. Army. Lights, camera, action. Would you like to have your business be the site where we shoot one of our good sports TV and radio shows? Well, you can. Your show will play 21 times on Sure West Channel 7. You'll get radio and TV commercials all month long, plus an ad for your business in KC Sports and Fitness Magazine, and a whole lot more. TV remote packages start at just $333 a month. For more information on this great TV, radio, and print opportunity for your business, call KC Sports at 913-764-2050. Is muscle tightness causing back pain? Could increasing your flexibility improve your performance? The Flex Assist is the safe and relaxing way to improve your flexibility. With the Flex Assist ergonomic design, you can complete your stretching routine quickly and comfortably in just minutes a day. So whether you're an athlete or would just like to maintain good flexibility and reduce stress and pain, the Flex Assist can help. Order your Flex Assist today and save $30 with this special $69.95 introductory offer at theflexassist.com.